Now on the BMW series, I'm going to be changing out the rear rotors and brake pads on this BMW 535i. You want to loosen up your lug nuts before you jack the car up, or you won't be able to. Alright, time to jack up the back of it. You're gonna find a good place to jack it from. Looks like the rear differential is what we're gonna be using. I got it securely on the jack stands. Give it a good shake. Always make sure you got shocks on the front of your tires so the car doesn't run. You can't use a parking brake when you're doing the rear of the car. Got the wheel off. Make sure you have a nice rubber mallet you can hit from the wheel from behind to help break it free. Now on to the calipers and rotors. So you get these two plastic caps that cover the bolt hole that holds your caliper on. Pop those off with a screwdriver. For the calipers, you got 7mm Allen heads. And once you get the caliper off, make sure you have a bungee or something so you can hang it. Hanging up out of the way like that. So you have this you got to take off for the rotor. Before you take this off, stick a screwdriver in here, and this is 6mm. This holds the rotor to the axle. Once you get that loosened, then you can do these back ones, and they are 18mm. And that comes off, two 18mm bolts. Once you get those broken free with this and a hammer, you just tap it a couple times with a mallet. It comes right off, and then just gotta tap this off. When you tap this off, that's your rear parking brake. Make sure you have that disengaged inside. If not, you'll never get this rotor off. Just tap it from the back with a hammer and you're good to go. I like to spray all this down with some brake clean. Let it dry off and then put the new rotor on. Let's get your new rotor, slide it on, screw down this just to hold it in place. You won't be able to tighten it completely until you put this bracket on. That's where the two 18mm bolts go that hold your caliper bracket. Screw those down, give them a good tightness, and then you'll be ready to put your caliper. And just like when you were taking it off, stick your screwdriver in there so you can tighten this down. Doesn't have to be super tight, just good and tight. And that's it. Just need to change the pads and then put everything back together. So you're gonna compress your brake caliper down, so when the new pads are thicker, you want to make sure you got enough room to slide the new ones. There we go. It's all nice and tight. Get that. Take your 7mm. Get your screws started. Hold your caliper in place. Alright, once you got your bolts all buttoned up, put your plugs back in. And then get this clip on. What I like to do is line up these middle holes first. Take some pliers. Just bend it. That's it. Clips are on. That's all done. Just gotta attach your tire on there.